It's so picturesque, Suoh says, her eyes narrowed and nodded in my agreement, as I too gaze out into a forest turning from green to red and gold. Maybe it's because we're so deep into the woods, but it really feels like autumn is out here. It just feels colder here than you. It's as though the season's progressing faster here than anywhere else. We reached a spot designated for autumn leaf viewing. We've all been enjoying the autumn scenery on the way here, but now we've reached our destination, we're properly basking in it. You know, it's been a long time since I've truly appreciated autumn. This time last year there was a troubling incident and I had to spend my time resolving that. Then as soon as it's over, the Council of Nicaea... Yuzuriha Senpai! Oof. The soft springy weight against my back. I found a chestnut, look! I tore the frame, acts as a buffer of it to go small body. That's an impressive chestnut. Is there a tree around here? Yeah, let's go a bit further in, we have loads of chestnut trees. Looks up at me with wide sparkling eyes like a kid waiting for a parent's praise. That does sound appealing, I definitely want to collect some. I've been serious. Well, it's fun to appreciate this season with leaf viewings. It's also a time of bountiful harvests and even more bountiful appetites. Freshly picked chestnuts sound delicious, even I can't mess up something so simple as boiled chestnuts. In fact, I want to go collect some right now. Think you can let me go? Is there something I want to do? This session is also a way of extricating myself from Ichigo-kun. I've become more pretty touchy-feely lately. I don't like the way the other club members are staring. We go turn a chestnut into collecting into a game. She pulls back away from me obediently and turns to look at the other girls. Competition to see who can collect the most, and then winner gets to exchange their bento with whomever they choose. How about something like that? So I can exchange my bento for Suoh-kun's? You're going to be competing anyway. It'll be fun and it turns into a game of sorts. Everyone else seems to be really into the idea. That sounds fun. I'm in. Game with friends. But if everyone else is fine with it. Gets Ringo-kun's eye and she smiles and nods too. Are we working on it in pairs? It'll be more exciting to work together on it. Yes, it makes it really fun to compete together with a friend. Once Nell is given a smiling appearance of approval, is a single objection. The instigator of idea raises a hand and says, and personally I want to be paired with Yuzuriha Senpai. Picking a pair. And I would want to be with Suoh-san. There's so much I want to talk about. You want to pair up with me? I've always been dreams of being picked as a partner. My teacher seems overcome with emotion for some reason. By the side, his approach is going to lead to trouble. Probably totally innocent, but Ringo-kun's blatant favouritism could cause unnecessary conflict. It might have come to that since most students at Cooking Club have very mild personalities, but working as pairs are probably more fun, so let's do that. With his first come first pick, it won't be a fair competition. After all, whoever pairs up with me clearly has an advantage, I say jokingly, which gets a laugh. In order to keep things fair, I propose drawing straws. Are you okay with that, Sakuragi-kun? Then Suoh Ichigo-kun's cries a protest roll. Off her back, Club President agrees to with an amiable smile. Get Ichigo-kun's disappointed, but what's Suoh-kun's deal? Right. Looks like we're all in agreement, so let's get on with drawing lots. So who will I end up with? Probably Ringo. Gaze at the autumn in twilight. Rays of golden light breaking through a puffy cloud to create a strikingly beautiful effect. I feel a supreme sense of loneliness. I'm the only person in the world, staring up at the millions of glittering stars surrounded by a deep silent forest. I feel like I've been transported into a painting. Sure that one, Cassiopeia. With my mind distracted by those childish fantasies, I speak out loud. It's pretty much the only constellation I know. I chuckled to myself, thinking how my astronomy-loving best friend would probably enjoy this a lot more than me. There were vibrations of my unconscious laughter as travelled down to my injured leg. In that instant, a dagger intense pain shoots up from my ankle. All up to my brain, giving me a shock like I've been hit on my head with a blunt object. The basket I carried my bento in is filled with an almost overflowing heap of chestnuts. One of the reasons of the situation I'm right now. Look down on them and peek their little faces up at me from inside the basket. This is no laughing matter. Not wanting to face reality, I think back to what happened just a short while earlier. We should be able to pick up a whole bunch here. At lunch we held our totally impartial drawing of straws. Yes, indeed. I believe that here today I personally can win this. I wound up paired with Ringo-kun. Bringing with a competitive spirit, she clenched her fist in front of her chest. The grand prize isn't exactly a huge deal. You don't need to take it too seriously. On the contrary, the opportunity to pair it with whoever I like in the cooking club 3 times is most appealing indeed. In the end, we didn't go with the idea of winning getting to choose whichever bento they wanted. It was already past lunchtime by the time we arrived at our leaf viewing base. Saved lunch till after the chestnut collecting competition. Well, people can't work an empty stomach, and the idea was shut down. Practically a public execution. Anyway, I think we're probably the only ones to stumble upon such an impressive tree. We're definitely going to win this. Watching Ringo come out of the corner of my eye, she nodded elatedly. Remembered how proudly I'd shown Neri the bento I made. I suppose it really was a bad idea. Okay, let's get started. Don't hurry, I might get snapped up by someone else. I think we're the only ones who came this direction, so we should be okay. Even so, not my careless sister. We have our enemy. We're also a sharp and able Suoh-chan. We could not let our guard down. Seems like you already know you want to pair up with... Am I stupid or something? I just barely managed to stop myself from pressing my hand to my forehead and frustrating my own lack of consideration. No, what kind of thing I should be saying to Ringo-kun. Yes, I won't lose. You're right. Better do my best too, so I can have my teacher all to myself. I said that grateful to her obliviousness. Looks like shelling them by hand out gloves is a no-go. I've tried a few different ways of peeling the burrs more efficiently, but... You okay? You bleeding? Pulled out a band-aid, examining my hand worriedly. Since we have so many, I've tried a bunch of different ways to shell them quickly, but... So I was best to stick to the basics. Is how you do it, Shiro-senpai. Pressed a foot down gently on a fallen chestnut, and definitely used the other foot to peel the shell away at the point where it split. Wow, impressive. Ancestral wisdom, my grandma taught me. I think basics are basics, sir. Is the grandma one who mentioned before we went to cooking school? Yes. My mum and dad spend more time overseas at work than here in Japan, so my grandma taught us a lot. A new sense of closeness was upon hearing this insight into a complicated family situation. Is that so? Guess the same goes for me, although we're not abroad. Really? Wasn't exactly bored with my grandparents, but my mum was sickly and my dad was always moving around for his job. I guess we didn't really have a happy home life. That line comes out in a murmur. Sorry, my situation isn't the same as yours, so what do your parents do? They're jewellers. Seems like she was on an even more refined background than I thought. She asked me the very same question back, and I replied my father was in banking. At the outset, I thought it'd be awkward, but... Our chestnut picking proceeded smoothly. So smoothly we ended up getting carried away. We lost track of time, carrying on past the designated regrouping time. We should probably head back. The basket I'd been carrying out my bento in was filled to a brim of chestnuts. We were sure to win, I was certain. Okay. I called out to her in her direction. She was still picking up a chestnut beneath a row of chestnut trees, marching up a steep slope. Okay. This Responding to my announcement, she started heading back towards me. Oh right, this is a moment I realised. A moment I sensed keenly, but her decision to take a shortcut down a slope was a dangerous one. And my bad feelings are never wrong. She was probably about 10 paces away from me when she stumbled on the slope and... Hearing a scream, I started to run straight for her. And now here we are. It's going to say Ringo-kun, but in return I end up with a horribly sprained ankle. Without trying to limp back without supporting me. Given the distance and how much taller I am than her, it wouldn't have worked. Instead I asked Ringo-kun, who looked like she was dying of guilt, to return to a meeting point and get help, but we ventured pretty far into a forest. I hope she doesn't get lost. The sky is gradually turning from scarlet to dark purple. Not dark enough for us to see the stars. Once it gets dark, they're not going to be able to find me. Very pessimistic streak I had as a child is resurfacing. My thoughts have taken a downward turn. Worst comes to worst, I'll spend the night right here. I chuckled wildly to myself as a nightingale chooses at exactly that moment to start singing. Then the movement caused another electric shock of pain, followed by a dull thud in my head. Whatever the situation, it's up to you. Whether or not you're able to laugh it off, it depends on how you feel. I recall my father's words, I searched for my memories, trying to remember when he uttered them. My father is kind of a person who always speaks respectfully, even when speaking to a young child or his own daughter. That's why I'm confused as to when he delivered such a frank remark. We can't laugh now, at least I thought I couldn't. As the last crimson rays disappear below the distant horizon, the forest is enveloped in even deeper darkness with me in it. Don't like the look of those clouds. Although this is true darkness, free from my artificial light, thanks to the light from the moon I'm still able to make out the silhouettes of now familiar trees surrounding me. However, I could also see the ominous dark clouds gathering in the distance. Rain clouds. It's only autumn, but it gets cold at night. Add rain as well, things are looking serious. Wandering off somewhere else after Ringo-kun's gone to get help will be nothing short of a stupid plan. But if they don't find me, students aren't used to navigating these woods and it's already night time. It's looking more and more likely we're going to spend a wonderful night here. I'm just attempting to stand overwhelms me with an unbearable power. Grind my back teeth together, try to force back the pain, and a deep breath of air, I touch my hand to my forehead. Despite the cold, my skin is coated in a light sheen of sweat. The pain, which until now hasn't bothered me until I've moved, has developed into a dull ache which covers my entire body in a thin, invisible membrane. Maybe I turn my jacket into strips and wrap it around my ankle. Will I be able to walk? There are plenty of sticks lying around, I can use a splint. I might be confident in my strength, but I don't think I can rip my jacket with my bare hands. And how about my skirt? Look down at my skirt, longer than the one we wear in summer. No way. What a laughable idea. It's an absurdly sexy image. Me, dressed in our autumn uniform, my skirt ripped so short of this flashing my underwear, bend over. I can't make anyone else witness that, male or female. It's not my own self-deprecation. Finally understand how Yagaki-kun feels. I want to mutter to myself, I can't keep it together without making a few jokes. I look at the pale moon as the dark clouds start to creep across it. Can't believe I'm so helpless. When I was younger, I was always like this. I have a real sense that I'm incorporeal, floating several centimetres above the earth. My feet aren't anchored to the ground. When it comes down to it, things really changed. What about girls want someone like me? The girl who gave me a love letter just last month, although it already feels like an age ago. Ichigo Sasaki makes no effort to conceal her affection, and Ringo Sasaki, who made her own brave confession. I'm flattered they feel that way about me. It means they accept me. However, they don't know I'm a lesbian. What are their feelings for me were infectious? If I were to replicate those feelings for real, would they still accept me for who I am? The person who comes to mind is Nerine Mikado. One I've always yearned for. I know she wouldn't accept me despite being... No, because she's my best friend. In that case, was it just a manifestation of my admiration? Was it really love? I should exercise these feelings and move on to someone else. The thought of it alone sends a knife in my heart. A different kind of pain to that afflicting my ankle. A pain that consists of my chest that makes it hard to breathe. Save me, Neri. Just like you did when we were kids. That's my usual puffed up pomp. My deflated heart, a tiny forlorn thing. When I come home crying that dusky evening, my best friend had said to me, when you're in trouble, just click your heels together. I felt something tugging on inside my chest, like a rumble of distant thunder. Was that Neri? Well, it looks like we're going to get rescued. Find out who rescues us next time. Bye bye.